The Haunting in Connecticut, released March 27th, 2009, starring Virginia Madsen, produced by Scott Niemeyer, written by Adam Simon and Tim McClaff, and directed by Peter Cornwell, who's also done the Stephen King adaptation Mercy, which is on Netflix, and Ward 13, and a few other. So no one really knows. I think he did a few others, but yeah. Set a $10 million budget, and it must have did well because it came out with a sequel. But we're talking about the original. So, we're not sure about the Haunting in Connecticut. Basically, the Campbell family has a son sick with cancer, and to help to move, so they have to move closer for his chemo and stuff, and for treatment. And so they find this cheap place to rent, which is an old Victorian era home, and they move in. They slowly start realizing, like, first of all, it has a mortuary in the basement, so it's no funeral home. And then they realize that it's haunted and crazy things start happening. First, the kids see it, and then it takes a little while for the parents to realize it, and just drives the family apart and insane. And yeah, but this film was interesting because, like, I love the setup to this film. It has a good setup. The first half of this film is pretty well done. It's just the middle part on when they're trying to explain, like, how the paranormal stuff is happening. I might spoil some of this just so you know, but yeah. So, like, you learn that they held a seance there, and that there's, like, a lot of other weird things happened, and that some of them might still be in the walls. And then, like, the ending was not the greatest. That was probably the biggest disappointment of this whole film, is the ending. Because the guy has to convinces himself to sacrifice himself to save his family, which is always a good thing in film. But yeah, he didn't need to do that. There was really no point to doing that. I thought they kind of just, like, rushed it. I found if they broke it down a little bit more and did it, add in a little more substance to it, made it a little more fluent, it would have done real well. But yeah, so made some shortcuts at the end, but some of the ghost effects in this were actually pretty creepy, and some of them are, like, subtle ones, and other ones are just big jump scares, which are not the cheap jump scares, not the good ones. But overall, I thought it's in the middle of the road for me. It's almost typical, but they try to do some new stuff with, like, the ectoplasm coming out of people's mouths and stuff like that, which of recently, in the last, like, 5 years, I know this film was made like 11 years ago or so. I think it was. Yeah, 11 years ago. But yeah, they proven that that was fake, so that's kind of makes it unrealistic now. But for the time, when I was younger, this movie scared the crap out of me. Well, the first half did. I've always thought the ending was cheesy and dumb, and they could have worked on it a little bit more. But yeah, acting was fantastic. Cinematography was pretty well done. Special effects are up pretty good. This is a higher budget horror film, so yeah, but it pretty decent. But overall, with the messed up ending and the little sort of, like, sloppy, like, build up to the ending, it kind of took me out of it, and it was just pointless almost. So it's no Conjuring, but it's still a decent watch. You're with your girl, or if you um just bored and you want to watch, like, a spooky movie but not too cliche and redundant, throw this one on. If I was going to give this out of 5 rating, it's probably going to be a 3. Yeah, because I love the first half. The second half just took me out of it. So yeah, that's what I think of The Haunting in Connecticut. So definitely an interesting thing, a good uh one to tell the actual story to watch is the documentary The Haunting in Connecticut, hour and a half long documentary. That one is really good. I'll probably do a review on that one for sure later on in the future, but that one's top notch. Definitely check that one out. It's a little more. It's from the people who actually lived it, telling the actual story, where you can basically pin it down to what they changed to react to what they say. So overall, though, still not that bad. Definitely not the worst I've ever seen, though. So yeah, check it out if you want. Trailer's linked down below. Instagram's linked down below as well, where I post clips of film. So I'm going to review all my stories. Make sure you follow me there. Like this video. Share it if you really want to. Subscribe because you never know what movie I'm going to talk about next. Yeah. Comment down below if you've seen this. Let me know what you thought. Did you like it? Did you think the ending was awesome or anything? I'd love to hear what you thought of that down below. And also, if you have any films that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can. But yeah, that's another one. Ghost haunting one. Now I found this other haunted film. It takes place in the 1800s. That's gonna be interesting to check out. I'll see you in the next review.